Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're counting down the top 2 Washington quarter dollar coins you should know about, so let's get started. First up, the Washington quarter dollar, dated 1997 with a D mint mark, presented in natural circulated color condition, is a coin that speaks softly yet confidently about everyday America in the late 20th century. This is a piece of money that was never meant to be rare or hidden away. It was designed to move constantly, to serve millions of people in ordinary moments, and its surface today reflects that honest purpose with remarkable clarity. When you first look at this 1997 quarter, there is a sense of recognition that feels almost instinctive. It looks like a coin you have known all your life, one that once lived in your pocket or rested in your hand without demanding attention. Yet when you slow down and truly observe it, the coin transforms from something ordinary into something quietly fascinating. The obverse features the well-known profile of George Washington, a portrait that has become one of the most enduring images in American currency. In circulated condition, the sharp lines of the design soften, giving Washington's face a sense of age and realism that feels fitting, as though the passage of time itself has gently shaped the metal. The D mint mark, positioned discreetly on the coin, tells us this quarter was struck at the Denver Mint. This detail may seem small, but it connects the coin to a vast system of production and distribution, where millions of identical quarters were released into circulation to support daily commerce across the nation. The circulated color of this coin is one of its most compelling qualities. Instead of the bright, mirror-like shine of an uncirculated piece, this quarter displays a calm silver-gray tone, sometimes accented by darker areas near the lettering or around the rim. These variations are the natural result of years of handling and exposure. Every mark on the surface represents movement. This quarter may have passed through grocery stores, gas stations, parking meters, toll booths, and vending machines, quietly participating in countless routine transactions that shaped everyday life. The reverse of the 1997 Washington quarter showcases the traditional eagle design, a symbol that had already stood for decades by the time this coin was minted. In circulated condition, the eagle's feathers may appear slightly worn, but the image remains bold, balanced, and unmistakably strong. There is a certain beauty in the way circulation interacts with this classic design. The softened details do not diminish the image. Instead, they give it character, turning the coin into something more personal and less mechanical. The year 1997 itself is an interesting moment in history. It was a time when cash was still king, when quarters like this were essential tools for everyday transactions long before digital payments became widespread. The reeded edge of the quarter adds another layer to its story. Over time, these ridges become slightly smoother, yet they remain defined enough to remind us of the precision with which the coin was originally struck. The copper-nickel-clad composition of the quarter was chosen for strength and durability. This coin demonstrates just how effective that choice was, as it has endured years of use while maintaining its size, weight, and structure. For collectors, a circulated 1997 quarter offers a different kind of satisfaction. It is not about perfection or rarity, but about authenticity and the visible evidence of real-world use. Beginners often learn a great deal by studying coins like this. The contrast between worn high points and protected areas provides a clear lesson in how circulation affects design over time. Under angled lighting, the surface of the coin comes alive. Fine scratches and wear lines catch the light, forming unique patterns that make this quarter unlike any other. There is something deeply relatable about a circulated quarter. Nearly everyone has handled one, making it a shared object of experience rather than a distant collectible. In a YouTube video, this coin becomes a bridge between history and everyday life. Each detail invites viewers to pause and reflect on how often they've overlooked similar coins. The Washington quarter was designed to be dependable above all else, and this circulated example proves how well it fulfilled that role year after year. As modern society moves further toward cashless payments, coins like this take on a new kind of significance, reminding us of a tactile, hands-on economy. The imperfections on the coin surface are not flaws, they are memories. Each one adds depth and individuality to an otherwise uniform object. This quarter does not need rarity to be interesting. Its value lies in the story it tells through wear, movement, and shared use. The Denver Mint produced countless quarters like this, yet no two circulated examples are exactly the same. Time and handling ensured that each developed its own identity. Studying this coin encourages mindfulness. The longer you look, the more subtle details emerge, rewarding patience and curiosity. It reminds us that history is not only found in museums or rare artifacts, but also in objects that pass quietly through everyday hands. The design's longevity speaks to its success. Even decades later, the Washington quarter remains instantly recognizable and trusted. This 1997 example carries the weight of that tradition while also reflecting the specific era in which it circulated. Every softened edge and worn detail tells a story of motion, exchange, and daily routine. Next step. The Washington quarter dollar dated 1993 with a P mint mark, shown today in natural circulated color condition, is a coin that quietly carries the atmosphere of early 1990s America. This is a piece of currency that lived an active, practical life, moving through countless hands during a time when coins were essential tools of daily routine. Its surface now reflects that journey with calm confidence rather than flashy perfection. At first glance, this quarter feels instantly familiar, almost comforting. It is the kind of coin many people remember using without thinking, yet when you slow down and truly examine it, the details begin to speak. The circulated color immediately signals that this coin was not kept aside, but instead fulfilled its role exactly as intended. The obverse displays the enduring profile of George Washington, an image that has defined the quarter for generations. In circulated condition, the once sharp details of his hair and facial features appear gently softened, creating a more natural and human presence that reflects years of handling rather than neglect. The P mint mark reveals that this quarter was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historically significant mints in the United States. Coins from Philadelphia were produced in large numbers to support nationwide circulation, and this quarter was clearly part of that mission from the moment it left the presses. The color of a circulated 1993 quarter often shows a smooth silver-gray tone with subtle variations across the surface. Darker shading may appear near the lettering or along the rim, forming naturally through years of contact with air, skin oils, and other coins. Each small mark on this coin is a reminder of motion. It may have passed through grocery stores, gas stations, arcades, toll booths, or parking meters, quietly participating in the rhythm of everyday life during the 1990s. The reverse of the coin features the classic eagle design that defined the Washington quarter for decades. In circulated condition, the eagle's feathers may show light wear, particularly on the breast and wingtips, yet the image remains strong, balanced, and unmistakably American. There is a subtle beauty in seeing this traditional design softened by use. Rather than diminishing the coin, circulation adds depth, making the eagle feel less mechanical and more lived in. The year 1993 places this quarter in a world before smartphones and digital wallets dominated daily transactions. At that time, coins like this were essential for vending machines, payphones, laundromats, and exact change purchases. The reeded edge of the quarter adds a tactile element to its story. Over time, these ridges become slightly smoother, yet they still hold their shape, reminding us of the precision involved in minting. The copper-nickel clad composition was chosen for durability, and this coin proves how well that decision worked. Despite years of circulation, the quarter maintains its size, weight, and structure. For collectors, circulated examples like this offer a more personal connection than pristine coins. They show how currency actually lived in the real world. New collectors often study coins like the 1993 quarter to understand wear patterns. The contrast between worn high points and protected areas tells a clear story of circulation. Under angled lighting, the surface reveals fine scratches and wear lines that form unique, unrepeatable patterns. No two circulated quarters look exactly the same. There is something deeply relatable about a circulated quarter. Almost everyone has held one, making it feel like a shared object rather than a distant collectible. In a YouTube video, this coin becomes a storytelling piece. Each detail invites viewers to reflect on their own experiences with similar coins. The Washington quarter has always been known for reliability, and this circulated example proves just how dependable the design truly was. As cash use slowly declines, coins like this gain emotional value, serving as reminders of a tactile economy. The imperfections on the surface add character rather than detract from it. They transform the coin into a record of everyday history. This quarter does not rely on rarity or brilliance to capture interest. Its strength lies in authenticity and familiarity. The Philadelphia Mint's role in producing everyday coinage is embodied in this piece, made in large numbers yet shaped individually by use. Spending time with this coin encourages careful observation. The longer you look, the more subtle details emerge. It reminds us that history is not only found in rare artifacts, but also in objects that quietly supported daily life. The design's longevity speaks volumes about its success. Even after decades, the Washington quarter remains instantly recognizable. This 1993 example carries that tradition forward, shaped by the specific era in which it circulated. Every worn edge and softened detail reflects countless small transactions that together form a larger story.